Another popular question I get walking around here at the track is how does drag racing compare here versus in the US? And everywhere we travel in the world, it's a little different, but drag racing in general is very common. Here, the big difference is the classes are very different, mainly because the cars here are so much different. I know this is a Volkswagen, I know that's a Volkswagen, but I had no idea what model it was because we don't get the goals back in the States. And obviously, we've got a Chevette back home, but nothing like this, especially this bright. So after a while walking around, I realized that like 75% of the cars here are Golds, Chevettes, and Opalas. And so I thought there was like 15 different kind of cars that were popular, but in drag racing, at least at this race, there's only about 3 or 4 that we see, all three, just different generations. And then the power plant, like you have usually 4-cylinder racing back home is going to be Hondas. Lots of Hondas. There are some Volkswagens, but Volkswagen racing isn't that popular. Here, everybody's running Volkswagen motors. Maybe a little bit of Chevy, the CE20, but the cars are very different, so it's very interesting. And muscle cars back home are like Camaros, Mustangs, trying to think of some other ones, but here, a muscle car, the Opala, is a 6-cylinder or a 4-cylinder. There's no V8s anywhere, which I kind of like because it's different. We see V8s everywhere back home. So drag racing in Brazil, it gets me really excited because everything is new, and I love that. Nothing is the same. Like back home, it gets kind of boring. Here, everything's exciting because it's new.